Mm.
Yo, what's
Yo,
up?
what's up? Charles, you threw me off for that one. I thought we had a longer countdown.
Yeah, me too. He
Excited.
got me too.
Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't over here doing something I wasn't supposed to be doing.
Like we can, it's live, baby. We can it all on film.
I know,
Hey,
right?
what's up, fellas?
Man, excited, glad to be back.
Welcome back.
Oh, yeah,
Hey, new background. Charles got it. Charles got it hooked up, don't it?
Been cooking up something a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah,
You had to
yeah.
bring season 4 in a little different, man. We had to change it up a little bit.
Season 4.
Yeah, man. Yeah, season
That's pretty
4.
good, man. Season 4. I don't think we thought we would get to a season 4.
Nah, I ain't think we would get to those season 4, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
Right.
didn't know what
But
to
we here.
expect. We here. That's
Yeah,
it.
though. Hey, so welcome to the Off the Dribble podcast, man. Like we stated, we took a little hiatus. A lot of moving parts, a lot of things going on over the summer. A lot to talk about. So we figured this was a good time to kind of reboot, get back on, and talk basketball with the high school season upon us. Um, just a good opportunity, man. I think it's first time being back on, man. We could just kind of cover. It's been a lot of stuff going on. What's up, Miss Deborah?
What's up, Miss Deborah?
So I was just hanging out with Miss Deborah. I was telling Charles I just got back from South Carolina, fresh off.
Man,
On that road.
it's been a time. I tell you. I don't know, man. It's been like you say. It's been a while.
Yeah.
So let's say a lot to talk about.
Bruce.
Bruce,
Bruce.
appreciate it, Bruce. What's going on with you?
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's been a lot going on, right? So
A lot.
finished up AAU basketball, went into some summer high school stuff, and then now we at the point where high school about to start again. You know, the season about to start. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and everything in between, man.
so how do y'all feel about the summer ball?
Actually, I had a question for Tat, man. Like right off the bat, I'm gonna put him on the spot. As far as kind of piggybacking off what Charles has said, summer ball. What was your thoughts of what the organization was able to do and over the summer from your standpoint?
From my standpoint, man, I am very, very, very proud of what the organization and you guys did throughout the summer. Putting the kids in the best positions to get that exposure and kids took advantage of it. I'm just very pleased. With all the feedback, from the camps, promoters, college coaches, just everybody, man. I think what you guys did is taking the organization into a whole nother level. Especially with the younger kids that are coming, the young kids that are coming up, and getting their names out there, early on, so when it's their time, they'll be noticeable. From the summer, man, I'm very pleased, and with the older kids, very pleased, man. And Jay Johnson worked so hard to get offers that he's gotten, and to see where he came from to where he is now. Man, he's worked extremely hard. Very proud of him, and very proud of Cam Perkins. He continues to work. Very proud of of course Malik, of course Cam. Now that Jaden Burns he's starting to create a little wave. Justin Hill is starting to create a wave now. Christian Little is another kid right now that's starting to figure it out. I talked to him over at the Hype South unsigned hype camp, and I was able to coach his team. Kid looks good, and him transferring to West Side, man, as over there with Coach Groove has done a great deal for him, and just anxious to see what a lot of those kids is going to do, with this summer ball coming up in about 2 weeks, and then the younger kids, I'll go back to Charles Group. Charles Group, with Gavin and what's Gavin and help me out here, Charles. It's been a while. Muhammadu.
Yeah.
Jack.
Maurice.
Lil Keith. All of those kids they progressed throughout the whole summer, and I'm looking for big things for them as well. For them, some of them probably is going to contribute on the varsity level. Some of them still, got to take their steps to be able to get on that varsity level. And on down to the young kids, your group, Kenny with BP and Juju and Boogie, Guru and the rest of those kids. Little Lewis on. Yeah, I think Lewis had a great summer as well.
Who was Lewis?
Lewis. Y'all know Lewis, but I think Lewis had a great summer. He had a great summer, school ball summer as well. I don't know what his travel ball season was, but I know he had a good high school summer season. Kenny Down, yeah. But Kenny Down, your kids played exceptionally well. Took on the challenge of being thrown in those tournaments, and then on down to Darius group. Y'all just continue to keep doing a great job, man, and pushing this thing forward and keeping this thing going, man. It's just a beauty to sit back and watch.
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. And again, I know how you do, so we'll talk about it, man. Kudos to you for putting these kids in position still and working extremely hard for them on and off the court, in the background doing what you do, man. So that doesn't go unnoticed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's me. I ain't a big real.
If you had hair, it'd look like James Brown and some of the memes you put up.
You might be right. I know James Brown, my boy. But I mean, it makes it a lot easier when the kids are doing their job. Mm-hmm. When the kids are putting it on, and in the words of Kwesi Reeves, when the kids are putting it on the floor, it makes it easier for you to go out and take the extra mile, take the extra steps, and send extra email or extra text here, or send the extra highlight here, that, and the other. They make it easy. They make it easy to do because they're out doing what they're supposed to do. So, yeah. It's nothing, man. That's I always say that's my job. That's my job to do that stuff, man. And it don't bother me one bit, man. I love doing that stuff.
100%. Well, we got the opportunity, man. Let's shout out Wacy and Coach Harnett and the whole House South movement crew. Still doing phenomenal things. Just had like you were saying, a couple weeks ago, the Unsigned Hype camp for the girls and the boys was a tremendous success. I know some girls actually picked up offers out of that camp.
Yes, huge,
man. I'm telling you,
and some boys actually ours as well, and a couple of kids out of that camp picked up some offers.
Right.
Just recently, I think this week, last couple of days.
I know that I talk a lot. I talk a lot about the boys side of the basketball, but what they are doing on the girls side of the basketball right now in Middle Georgia, I tell you, it's miles ahead of anything else is what's going on. And no, I'm not, and I'm not. I'm just being honest. I mean, you look at the content, you look at the girls. You know, the girls is picking up offers. The girls is now that spotlight is on them.
100%.
And it's done. And what Wace is doing, man. And I mean, and it ain't just Wace alone. It's Wace and his team, and y'all know who they are.
Right.
But you know what they are doing, man, is great for the area, great for all of these girls. I'm glad that the girl side is picking up, catching up with the boy side. And man, I tell you, it's good to sit back and watch, man, and look at it.
It is.
Look like they teamed up as well in that last pro movement camp. A lot of content.
Yes. A lot of content
coming out on that as well. So continue pushing it forward, Wace, like you do.
Yes, and appreciate Jared, man. Jared come down and watch those girls, man, and what his organization is doing here in Middle Georgia as well, pro movement. I mean, it's if you're not familiar with pro movement, you need to get on Twitter and look it up. It's a great program for under-recruited kids, I should say.
Yeah.
Get in that program, man. The earlier you get in, I'm telling you, it's a great program. He does a great job with your kid, man, and the recruitment. And he tell you all the time, no, he is not a recruiting service. No,
right.
That's not what it is. But if you don't know, get involved, and I tell you, you won't regret it.
Nah, so and I think I seen something today where they're still accepting kids until the 30th of October. So there's an opportunity, and I think at that point they're gonna cut it off. Just from the standpoint of being able to, like you said, go out there and help these kids get noticed, get on some radars, and hopefully and possibly get some opportunities to play at the next level. So,
well, the thing with Jared is people have to understand the recruiting landscape now, and I know you hear it all the time about the recruiting landscape and the transfer portal right now. I'm telling you, it's tough. It is tough to get a basketball scholarship offer right now. It's tough because coaches want college experienced players. And if they can go to the portal and get a kid the same size as you,
right,
same height, weight, same play style and all, if they can get that along with college experience, they go into that transfer portal before they go to that for the high school kid. So that's where you can bridge the gap with Jared and that pro movement. He gonna put you in rooms and put you in contact with coaches and and all that stuff, man. So like I said, the landscape is totally different in basketball recruiting right now. So if you can
with Jared, you got somebody that's going to be able to put it in layman's terms for you, right? Somebody that can that can simplify some of the questions and some of the language and some of the feedback that you're receiving if you go to these elite camps or whatever the case may be. That's what that's what Jared excels in. He's all about making sure it's a good fit and a good opportunity for you and your child, right? So I would 100% highly recommend you guys tap in with him. Like Tat said, you can find him on Twitter. I think they're on IG as well. But yeah,
They on Facebook as well.
yeah. So I would definitely tell you to. What
Hey,
up, Poop?
I also want to shout out, man, on the radar, Sean, and all of his guys. Chris Watkins and all of his people, and just all of those people, man, that makes things work for these kids. They do a lot for these kids, man, and I just want to say thank you to those guys, man. Kyle Sandy, baseline, sideline, all of those guys, man. I know I'm probably forgetting some of y'all, but appreciate everything you do for these kids. It doesn't go unnoticed. The tweets, the write-ups at camps and all that type of stuff, man. All that type of stuff does wonders, especially for kids in our area,
right,
the Middle Georgia area.
Yeah,
it does wonders for that. That type of stuff put those kids' name on college coaches radars and stuff like that. And I mean, if you hadn't noticed, now our area is a little different than the Atlanta area. And I know we tell you that all the time, but I mean, it's definitely true. Charles can attest to that.
Yes, very different, very different. So, Ken, I want to ask you a question, man. So, you kind of, you're coaching that group where things start to turn, right? So, and you've seen
yes, I am.
Yeah, things start to turn, right? They and when I say turn, where they go from middle school to high school, that's the turn I'm talking about.
Yeah, start turning this week.
Yeah. So, but you also seen the Cam Perks, the Trays go through that era that you're going through, right? Mm-hmm. And we know, so the landscape of recruiting, Tat spoke to it a little bit. It changes, right? And it feel like it changes every 6 months. It's probably going to change again, right? With some of the changes that GHSA made. We'll probably talk a little bit about that as well.
Oh yeah, we got a list.
Yeah. So what is your perspective as far as where you guys are at in reference to where you've seen some of the older guys go through that process? Right.
So I think it's the same, but it's different, if that makes sense, right? Just from the standpoint, it's a lot of focus on the middle school stuff right now. There's a lot of focus. There's a lot of camps popping up, a lot of more rankings and lists and all of these things are coming out now at that level, right? But there's also more opportunities to go play. So for us this summer, being able to go play in a CP3 tournament, USA basketball tournament, kind of opened our eyes to what else is out there, right? But then with these people actually ranking these kids younger and younger, and then noticing that these kids are more athletic, more all of these things. So just from that standpoint, right? So, it's the normal stuff. Keep working, keep staying in the gym, keep your head down, keep doing what you're supposed to do, but also make sure that you're taking opportunities when you can get to camps and you can start your exposure earlier. Right, because that's one of the things you always hear, like, oh, you're super young. But I would say probably 7th, 8th grade, you need to be getting out and getting to these camps a little bit more, so you're getting on these folks' radar. So when you do get to that 9th grade level, you're not a brand new person out there, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So Ted,
and Charles, this is the last thing, and that's kind of why we schedule the way that we schedule. Mm-hmm. We play where we play.
Oh, absolutely.
Right, for that reasoning, because we want people to kind of understand and know our kids and see our kids and get feedback, whether that's a constructive criticism or, hey, you guys are on the right track. That's why we go do what we do.
Yeah. So Ted, when they come to you, so kind of transition right? They come to you. You got a kid. I'm just using an example. I don't know what's going on where, right? And I'm talking high school. You get a kid who play high school ball, but they haven't attended any exposure camps, college camps. Is camps necessary? What advice would you give that young?
I would got to get out and get the camps. If you haven't been to them, because and two, it all depends on the camps that you go to.
There you go.
If you go into camps just to go to a camp with just because you see on Twitter and you ain't did your research, and these camp promoters or directors doesn't have college coaches that can pick up the phone and call and vouch for you, those are the camps you don't need to be in. Those camps that you need to be in, you know that those people gonna have college coaches there, or they can pick up their phone and call the college coach and you in there, or at least get your name on that recruitment board.
Yeah, or know that somebody's paying attention and look what their following is.
So
if you do your homework and you do your research, you'll know who's who.
Yeah. And
you know who's done what.
Yeah.
And you know who has connections and who's affiliated with who. So I think camps are big. I think a lot of those college camps are good too. You have to do your research on those too, because a lot of those are money grabs. A lot of those camps that they hold, you go and it's just money grabs, and they ain't recruit nobody from the camp.
Mm-hmm.
They just get 150 kids in, they're the camp and charge however much they charge. Or you got some schools that have their camps that they're actually looking for guys from that camp and offer guys and kids from those camps. I think we had one or two of those happen this past summer. Jay Johnson goes down to Voorhees, picks up an offer at Voorhees. Jay Johnson performs well at another camp. Pfeiffer season offers him. Who else? I thought Cam Perkins goes down to Edward Waters.
Yep.
To that camp.
Picked up off.
Picks up an offer. So it's some schools that you go to that are actually looking for kids to offer from that camp. And it's also those camps that want that money too now. So you just got to do your research.
So I think that brings up another question, because earlier we mentioned the difference, right? How different recruitment is for Middle Georgia basketball players, right? So I don't know if this is a question or a statement. It could be both, right? I don't know. But I think it's one of those things where so many kids follow how this person got from A to B, but it might not necessarily work for you, right? So it's one of those things where, the way what happened for this one is going to be different for this one, and it's going to be different for a Middle Georgia kid anyway. Would you guys agree?
100%. I think that goes. Everybody's path is different, right?
Yeah, everybody's path is different. I'll give you two examples. Nelson Phillips, Kobe Owens, two totally different paths. Nelson was a top 100 kid coming out of high school. Went Division I right off the bat. Kobe had to take the JUCO route, finish D2. Both of them overseas right now playing professional basketball. They at the same point right now, but two different routes. Yeah. Everybody route is not different. Well, everybody's route is different. My bad, but Sean, I talked to him about a week or two ago, And he sent me a video of I don't forgot the guy's name, but he won the championship with the Milwaukee Bucks. And he's in the NBA right now. Wasn't a top 100 kid, didn't play on the shoe team, wasn't highly recruited. I think he went JUCO, then he went to Elon, I want to say. Then he finished at a high major. All right. Then he goes on and wins the NBA championship, playing big minutes for Milwaukee Bucks. I mean, everybody's path, and I think some of the people that we talked about that came out of his class, the Phil, I don't think y'all know what Phil Coker was. I think was Mr. Georgia that year in basketball. But I mean, a bunch of those people that he came out with that was top 100 kids never panned out. And I mean, Phil Coker finished at Florida State. I mean, he went Division I, finished at Florida State, had a great career. But I mean, that kid found his niche and got on with Milwaukee Bucks, played good minutes for them, and won an NBA championship. So everybody's path is different. And everybody ain't gonna be a top 100 kid and go high major.
Yeah. No, I think it's I think we could say that a million times. That everybody's path is different, but when somebody is faced with that reality and then have to live it because they're watching somebody else, that's when it's put to the test.
But it takes
like, I'll say it until something pop for somebody else that well, how did that happen and this didn't happen?
But it takes an adult. It takes an adult to be honest with them and say, hey, you ain't that person.
Right.
I mean, and I tell you this, it ain't no doubt in my mind if Jacob Owens was 6'2" at that time, he would have been top 100. But he was a 5'11". Back then he was a 5'11" point guard, combo guard back then. 5'11", 5'10", 5'11". He had all the athleticism, but he was 5'10", 5'11". But if he was 6'5" like Nelson was, he would have been top. He went on down in my mind. He'd have been top 100. But I mean, it's just people recruit different.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think it takes the person that sets in that kid's life to be honest. Like, listen, you can't worry about what he's got and what he's doing over there. And yeah, y'all on the same team, but you can't dictate who comes to see you and who offers you. You just got to go play.
Right.
But I understand what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying. When it happens, and it's like
everybody trusts the process until they don't.
Yeah, but you got to trust it, though. I mean, if you want to take your own road and
it sounds cliche, right? It sounds whatever, but it's a real thing.
It is. It's a real thing, man. And you see it year in and year out. You see it year in and year out, man. And my message to all, just stay patient, and your turn is your turn. Right. And when it's your turn, take advantage of it.
Yeah, 100%. I think the other side of that, man, is this, and I don't know if we've ever even hit on this, right? But when kids actually do get the opportunity to go to the next level, right? So getting to the next level is a great reward, right? Or getting the opportunity to get to the next level is a great reward, but the work then just really begins.
Just started.
And I don't think we're educating, if that's the right word, educating these kids enough about, yes, you succeeded. You got your offer. Right? Now you accepted that offer. Now you're going to school. That's a whole nother game. So I don't know. Yes, my question to y'all will be: Is it more that we can do to prepare these kids when they get to school? Where does
Well,
that?
I mean, I don't know. I try to.
They won because they got that offer, and again, not taking anything away from it because that's a tremendous opportunity, right? Because not everybody is going to get that, right? We know what the numbers are and all that good stuff, but then understanding now that you got that, now you're at school, you're starting all over again.
So I think it's if a kid, hopefully, if a kid got that offer, it's they've already established some good habits, right? That's going to help them be beneficial at the next level.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's going to be more habits, good habits they're going to have to create, and some they're going to have to break.
Right.
Because I think at that age, that young age, and this is a very mature young man or young woman, I think time management, from what I've been told, I even think of myself when I was 17. I get up in the morning. If I had to be somewhere at 7, I get up at 6:50, and I'm 100 miles an hour down the highway trying to get to where I'm.
I had to be to work by 7:30.
But I think there's habits, right? So there should be some good habits that's already there, like in good work ethic. So those are things coaches shouldn't have to come in worrying about. When you hear you're gonna work, right? You might be struggling getting there
Right.
because it's new, but when you hear, or you focus 100%. But some
you
kids
know what that means.
But I think to your point, I think some kids are just gifted, right, and talented. They haven't experienced a hard day at the office yet,
Right.
until talent meet talent. That's when
But that's when you got that. You have to make them meet that day.
Yeah. So
you have to make them meet that day and let them know. Listen, nah, you gonna have to work one way.
Yep.
You'll find out one way or another.
Yeah.
No, 100% you're gonna find out. But and again, I go back to, I think it's we know kids that have gone and then it don't pan out. Right? It's not fun anymore because not our work aspect to come in. I'm talking on the girls and the boys side.
Yeah.
Right? It's different now. It's not what it was in high school, and now it's more demanding, and my college schedule, and I got individual workouts, I got weights, I got team workout, I got conditioning, I got all of these things now, and that's sometimes, and there's nothing wrong if you go and realize, hey, this ain't for me, right? Or you know what, I want to just go to school and be a student or whatever the case may be. But is it more that we can do on this end to help prepare them before they get to the other end? And I know that's an open-ended question, and I don't expect us to have all the answers and all this. And maybe we can parlay this into another conversation at another time, or maybe with some people that we can get on the show to kind of talk about it. But you know what I mean?
I'm gonna say the talks that the talks that. Okay, I can only speak for us personally. I know that we talk. I know that we talk about that nonstop about when you get to school, this is what you better expect, and this, that, and the other. But I think a key thing that you said was when I got to get up 5:30 in the morning. That means they got to do that.
Mm-hmm.
They got to be willing to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
I relate to a situation as to when you just working and you got to be to work at 7:30. You're gonna get there 7:25, 7:20. But when you the supervisor and you got to be there at 7:30, you ain't gonna be there. You're gonna be there at 7:05 after 7:15. You know what I'm saying? So that's the same thing as when you in high school, you got to be to practice at 3:45, and coach expecting you to be there at 3:30. So you get all your stuff up and y'all be ready to stretch. Well, you got 5:30 workouts. You got to be there. You got to go to class. And I mean, we talk about all this stuff, but it's up to the kid to
100%.
want to want to do that. It's just self-discipline.
To want to do it.
And I get it, right? And I get it, but it still is a culture shock to some kids. Because they hear it. They go on the visit, they talk to the coaches, they talk to players, people telling them, yeah, this is what our schedule is. But then it's still motivating yourself to get up. So and back to y'all point, some kids are just motivated to be like, yo, I really want this. And some kids is like, I don't know about all this.
I give you the famous words of Coach Garman. That bench will change your mind.
Life changing.
That bench will change your mind.
Right.
Yeah.
My nephew. My nephew's a freshman at Georgetown University, not the University of Washington, but the one in Kentucky. He's a freshman. He had to be the practice first thing in the morning. When he got there, first couple of weeks, Joe called, I overslept. Yeah. And he said, I ain't never doing that again. They about ran him to death up there.
Right.
Yeah, so he knows not you missed and you know you got to run, you know that punishment coming. He ain't been late since. Well, that I know of. But he called home that first week. I ain't never doing that no more. They about killed me. Yeah, it's a little different.
Mm-hmm.
And plus too, you got to think in that college they got way more time.
They do.
They got way more. High school we got about an hour and a half, 2 hour practice. Yeah. You know they got weights, meetings, practice, all that type of stuff in college.
Right.
But I don't know, they just got to get their mind prepared for it. Everybody want that Division I scholarship until they start getting there and have to work like a Division I athlete.
That's it.
Division II, Division III, NAI.
Any level. Yeah, any level.
Yeah, it's still expectations, right? It's still the coach's job depends on your performance.
Right.
Yeah. So no, I get it. All right, let's shift, man. Let's go to another topic. Y'all want to jump to it? NIL.
Oh man, NIL.
For people out here that don't know, NIL was approved for Georgia high school student athletes. So it's a lot that goes to it. It's a lot that goes with it. What are you guys' initial thoughts?
I mean, you better read the fine print. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Well, I tell you, my initial thoughts is kids are seeing the second part of the business at a very young age, versus the game under the game, on top of the game. However, people put it. You about to get introduced real early to a piece of it anyway.
Yeah.
So to that point, you better read fine print. You better understand these parents. You better understand what your child is signing.
You better read what your child is signing.
Yeah. So
because it can have lasting effects. Yeah.
You get somebody who's creative with that pen, they can get you.
Right. So I've seen a lot of people say, get paid, it's about time, all of these things. But I guess let me ask you guys, what's your personal?
What's up, Abe? What's up, Abe?
What you guys' personal thoughts on it coming to the high school level is? And I don't know, not beneficial. I mean, however y'all want to go with it. I'm just curious to know, because right now I think I'm undecided. Right? I think it can be a great opportunity. I guess I don't, but I haven't done enough research on it to kind of see all the things it can benefit with, but I'm kind of undecided.
So I think for me, I think the biggest impact may be with your 5-star players, 5 and 4-star players, right? I don't know. There may be some very it might be something for local for those kids that don't have it, but not to that degree, right? So I don't know. I'm with you. I gotta kind of wait and see how it go.
Well, and I'm with you, Charles, at that point. I don't think it's gonna go crazy, right? And then everybody's about to start popping up with a potential NIL deal. But I'm with you. 5, 4 stars, popular kids, maybe in smaller communities, something along those lines.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tat, what's your thoughts?
I mean, I have no problem with it at all. It's always going to be regulations, loopholes, and everything.
Right.
So when they work them kinks out, I mean, you'll see. You'll see.
So I want to put this out there too, KP and Ted. Off the Dribble is not bound by GHSA, so we are definitely interested in NIL deals.
Eligibility.
Just saying, we can read them.
Eligibility as well as sponsor.
Now, how you got? How much eligibility you got left, Ken? Now we seen what happened to your eligibility.
Hey, okay. Let's go ahead and address that real quick. So for those of you who don't know, I tore my Achilles hooping. Back in the gym. Getting right. But I will have you to know that my athletic blood that flows through me is expediting my healing process.
There you go.
And I'm back. Now that my Achilles has been surgically repaired, that's 1 to 2, probably more inches to my vertical.
Yeah.
Holla at me.
He a direct descendant of Kunta Kinte. It heals fast.
You know how they take your blood out and then spin it and then put it back in? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
just saying.
So you gonna start back hooping once you get fully healthy.
We'll talk offline about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
What's offline about that? Yeah. But you see what I'm saying? Let's go.
Yeah, Greg said get back on the court.
Yeah, that's my aunt right there. Yeah. See him this weekend.
Tell him get back on the court, aunt.
Hey, I was walking around in regular shoes this weekend.
You weren't putting a whole lot of pressure on that foot, were you?
I mean, I was walking slow.
Tenderoni. He like, whoa, player, slow down, player.
Hey, I was walking slow, but I'm gonna be just fine.
Ted, so I don't know if I told you, Ted. So we was at Jones County, the fall league. Doggone KP got that scooter, he got the little brakes. Brakes. We got the going down here. KP almost lost control. He like, man, what are these brakes saying? I said, no,
okay. Them brakes ain't worth nothing.
Brake about that big.
On a rubber tire. On a plastic tire, and it's just I'm pressing it and it's against the tire, but the tire just keep going.
You might want to take that thing to AutoZone, but get you some more brake shoes.
Brakes and rotors.
Brake pad.
I'm off the scooters, I'm off the crutches. I still got a boot that I wear, you know what I mean? But this weekend I like, you know what? I know my body.
Oh, you ready? Look, see what Erica said in. Hard-headed. Oh, Chess say you got an extra spot, bro.
No, I still got 6 to 8 months before I'm fully recovered, Chess. But right now I can play a little horse or something along those lines.
Said you did good. Spot shooting.
See, Miss Deborah said I did good walking this weekend.
Yeah. So you want spot shoot?
Yeah. But yeah. So that's my eligibility piece. But no, I'm curious, man. And if anybody there watching, Bruce, I'd love to know what your opinions are, or anybody else.
But I think in Middle Georgia area, I think those football players may, it's big in Middle Georgia, and we see a lot that come through this area. So we'll see how that go. We'll see how some of that play out. There's a few studs out there, so we'll see.
Y'all want to get on football or nah?
Well, we can get on football. Let's go. Let's go. I know where you're going out. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, talk about football or it's too soon?
Whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, there's been some games, man. There's been some games in the area. There's been some games. One that comes to mind. Warner Robins and Hoko?
Lee County. Oh, we forgot about that one.
Hey, Medlock ain't on this show.
I'm just saying.
Don't bring up Lee County. Medlock ain't on here right now.
Just saying. We're going to talk about one. Let's talk about them all.
Hey, okay, I'll talk about Lee County. Lee County got a beast out of a running back.
Yeah, Usman Kamara, that dude.
Golly.
He different, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He different.
I think he got both of us, didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, not like that, but I mean, not like he did y'all, but I mean,
hey, so whether you win by 1 point or 30 points, a win is a win, all right?
I think he talking about the yardage he got. That's what he talking about.
Oh yeah, he ate.
What do you have? He didn't hit us like that.
He had 327 with 4 touchdowns.
He hit us like that.
He got big chunks, man. The kid's special.
And he got another year.
You'll probably be seeing him playing on Sundays, definitely Saturdays in the upcoming years.
Yeah.
And he got another year.
And he got another year.
Yeah, you're 25.
So he can hoop too.
Yeah.
He was a defensive player of the year, wasn't it? In the region. Wasn't it?
Nah, I don't know about that.
I thought I seen something about he was the defensive player of the year in the region.
No. Oh, defensive. He may have been defensive.
I don't think he was.
I think player of the year went to a guard.
The point guard was
that was at Lee County.
I don't know if he was defensive player of the year. I have to look that up.
Yeah, the point guard. I can't remember the young guard name. He just graduated. He was for our region. He was region player of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Terrence, what's up, brother? But yeah,
Terrence.
man. So high school football is going. I know we're jumping around right now. High school football is going. It's doing what it do.
Yeah,
so that's what
we lead the region.
I was about to say that's what
we're leading the region right now.
3 more games before playoffs start. Is that where we at? 3
Is it 3 right now? Oh, he's breaking up. Must mean he must be talking some. Are you back?
There you go.
So we hear you.
Oh, yeah, man, I guess.
Hey, so what Charles was saying? 3 more games before the playoffs?
Yeah, should be 3 more games.
3 more games. So we'll see, man.
We'll see how things shake out.
I think we're gonna fit number 1 in the region.
All right.
Probably will.
Hey man, you know what? I support y'all.
Y'all three. No, y'all just beat Ola. Is it Ola?
Y'all beat Ola and Union Grove Friday.
Union Grove. That's what it was. Union Grove.
Y'all don't have any teams in this area in y'all region, huh? Everybody. Right, like I think the closest one is what, Jones County.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we got least amount of kids.
What is that doing?
Oh, so speaking of
No, I'm saying
region,
that's what.
Hold on, Charles. Hold on.
Classification.
what?
I'm saying
That they
that's
got-
what puts us in the lower classification.
Oh,
What I asked you was, do y'all play anybody locally? Y'all don't have nobody around here. You building up
Jones
to
County?
something.
No, no.
I mean, Charles, you build it up to something. Yeah, we got the least amount of kids.
No,
You
I'm
build
just saying.
I thought
that's a shot.
Perry.
I don't know
Perry
what
and
it's
Peach did.
yet. That's a shot.
No, what'd you say, Charles?
I thought Perry and Peach did. Had the least amount of kids. Ain't they 4A?
They 4A.
No. Perry is one. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Perry is the largest 4A school in the state with 5A numbers.
Oh,
So they should be in your region.
But that's neither here nor there.
If you're not mistaken.
so speaking of
If I'm
regions,
not mistaken.
so another thing that's going to impact Georgia high school sports is this reclassification of regions that's going to happen next season.
Mhm.
So, Charles, for people that don't know, explain what that means. Because they're getting rid of 7A, right?
Yeah. So
Yes.
so they're getting rid of 7A. So they're trying to, from my understanding in the minutes that I've read, they're trying to make these regions closer. So they can spend less money on travel, right, back and forth. Correct? And that's pretty much right.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
instead of having a 7A, you're gonna have regions 1 through 6. And then I read that this is interesting, right? So I read that some of these private schools will compete in 3A. So they're going to
And then
compete
they
in
have
3A. So I don't know. That could be good and bad because private school has a couple different rules. I don't know yet.
So
What-
that would be a question. That's a
they got them out with the minors on
3A.
kids.
Yeah.
Are they then going to become? They're going to fall under GSHA rules?
Into the state playoffs, I want to say. Then they'll have their own state playoffs, state championship is.
So if they do it that way, why do they jump in G3A?
So the travel.
Hey, I don't know.
Remember, they're trying to keep the travel close. Then when they get to that point, I think when they get to state playoffs, that's when they'll come in and say, I guess I don't know how they're going to put them in their different classifications, but that's interesting though. I don't know.
What you guys' thought on that?
I know for HOCO, it's not going to impact us much. I don't think. To that point, HOCO is one of the bigger schools in the county.
Charles, if you're gonna say HOCO, let's say it the right way, man.
What? Oh, the Mighty Bears.
Mighty HOCO Bears.
Mighty HOCO Bears.
Right.
So, I think that impact will hit state playoff times now. How they do state playoffs, and you match up against some of these bigger 6A schools. That's where it's going to
these bigger 7A schools that's now 6A.
6A. That's where it's going to get. That's where it's going to get tough.
Yeah. I think. That's the interesting piece, right? So then, like you're saying, when the regions have to play each other for playoffs, so now you're looking at a potential. Everybody being 6A. So what Wheeler's a 7A, right?
I think they're 7A. And you got McEachern and Norcross,
Yeah.
You could be running it to yeah. Let me get Tat back in here.
All right.
Well, I tell you.
So Tat, let me ask you this: is it going to be any trickle down effect? So is it any 5A or 6As that'll fall to 5A?
Yeah, I think it's going to push a lot of it back. A lot of your bottom tier 6A schools is probably going to be pushed down to 5A.
Y'all should be.
Hey, Kirsten.
Mighty.
The mighty.
But I think
the mighty.
Some of those bottom tier 6A schools are probably gonna push down to 5A. Some of those 5A bottom tier 5A schools are probably push down to 4A, and so on and so on.
Right.
But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can't see with the way the numbers are. I can't see Hoco and Northside moving out of 6A. But you never know.
Veterans as well.
Veterans.
I think veterans is at bottom tier.
Yeah,
6A.
Yeah.
I think they got bottom. I think they're bottom tier 6A number.
I think if anybody was to move out of 6A, it would be veterans. I don't think it would be Northside.
Yeah.
What all the building and whatnot going on out there?
Now,
yeah, but I think they still at that bottom tier 6A numbers. I think. Now I don't know.
But they had posted those. They had posted the enrollment numbers. I think I had looked at them last year. They was at the bottom still.
Really?
They barely got the 6A.
That's what I'm saying. They'll probably push them down to 5A. And I don't know. They might push us down to 4A. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It would be interesting though. I don't even know. So it's gonna be interesting, right? Because even with that change, I don't know how much that's gonna save some of these Middle Georgia and South Georgia schools in travel, right? Because
it all depends. Because if you like right now, the region that we in ain't a bad drive.
Now for y'all it's not.
Because we're right there. We're right there in the Henry County area, so it really not a bad drive.
We just for us, we just seem to pick up the Valdosta, Lowndes.
Yeah, so for us it's terrible.
Lee still gonna be there. Well, I don't know. You think Lee will go down?
I don't know, but you sure y'all want to get in that region?
What region?
That's Valdosta, Lowndes.
We want all that.
Oh, okay. Why you saying?
Are you talking about football or you talking about basketball?
I don't know. I'm trying to see which one Ken is talking about. Which one you talking about, Ken?
I mean, I got a closer whatever with basketball, but yeah, we'll take that.
Well, I mean, all right. Okay.
I mean, what do you expect me to say? Nah.
No, I was expecting you to say what you gonna say.
You ain't running from no smoke. Like,
nah.
What you mean?
Okay.
Come on, man. I know we've been gone a while, but hold up, man.
Okay, so like you say, y'all ain't running from no smoke. No. I understand that, and you shouldn't be. You're the mighty Hoco. Listen, you're the mighty Hoco Bears. So you got 6A numbers, so you should be still in 6A next year, right?
We got we got Valdosta this year.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So it's no problem.
No. Tat talking about football, my boy. Like I know what Tat talking about.
Hey, I'm sure Highway 96. I'm sure Highway 96 ready for that too.
Hey man, there's something special going on Highway 96. So I mean,
no, Bruce. Bruce said, "Don't hate on veterans. We're not bottom tier anyway." No.
Tell him, Bruce. Y'all want all the smoke too. Tell him, Bruce, y'all want the 7 if they let you.
Bruce just got beat 52-0. But we weren't saying that, Bruce. We were saying that the student enrollment, brother, was at the bottom of
student enrollment.
Yeah, at the bottom of.
Bruce said, "No, hold on."
No, we wasn't saying that, Bruce. We were just saying about the student enrollment was at the bottom of 6A, man, of the numbers, not the school itself.
Bruce said, hold on. Oh, man.
Who do you think we are?
Yeah, Bruce say not us.
Bruce said we off of 96.
Right.
Oh man, that was too funny.
Bruce say no.
Yeah, Bruce, let him know. I think that'd be interesting.
It will be. Like I said,
I guess you should know here in a few weeks, I guess.
But it could change, y'all. So when you look at Henry County, right? So some of those teams may move up to 5A or 6A, right? You may have a few like
There's some 6A up there now.
you don't think Eagles landing?
No, Eagles Landing ain't got enough numbers.
You sure?
Nah, yeah, Eagles Landing ain't got enough numbers. Only one in that area that's 6A I want to say is Jonesboro.
Jonesboro, yeah, they're 6A. They're gonna be good this year too. Again.
I mean, yeah. They should be.
So let's talk about some upcoming basketball, man. How many weeks till tryouts? What?
2
weeks, man.
2 weeks. So Ted, let's talk about your anticipation. What first day of practice, the kids coming in, what's your expectation? What you ready for? What you not ready for?
Well, you got those two. Those 2 days of trial. Well, 2 or 3 days of trials. So you got to get that out the way.
Let me start like Wednesday or something, right? Is it Wednesday, 25th?
It's starting on Monday.
Is it Monday?
The 24th?
No, it's the 23rd.
23rd.
Ain't it?
It's somewhere up in there, but we get the
23rd is Monday. Yeah, 23rd is Monday.
Yeah, starts on a Monday.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
Yeah, 2 weeks from tomorrow.
But the first day of practice, and he line everybody up from 9th grade to varsity. Line everybody up and start taking charges. Right off the bat.
Welcome to Warner Robins, boy.
Yeah.
Get down there.
Everybody taking charge. Line them up.
Ain't 100 pounds soaking wet yet.
That ain't it.
Yeah.
So,
well, I don't know, man. I'm expecting some good things, man. Got a lot of key people coming back. All region players, Jay Johnson and Gabriel Jacobs, Kevin Perkins. Expecting some big things out of Justin Hill, who came on late toward last year. Jaden Burns, who was actually Jaden or Justin.
Justin had a good summer.
Justin had a great summer.
Yeah.
He figured out some things in his game that that he does well and he tapped into, other than shooting the basketball. But he's one of the kids we
got a head tap this summer, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He did. So just him now figuring out that he's able to do those things other than just stand there and stand in the corner, shoot the basketball. It's gonna be big. Gets down there, rebound, starts to break, stuff like that, man. So I'm anxious to see Prince Reagan, up and coming 9th grader.
I'm a 9th grader.
Yeah, freshman, Prince Reagan.
Been watching.
Yeah, man. Anxious to see. Yeah, anxious to see. Him a little bit this year. What he brings with that 9th grade group or that JV group or whatever group Coach Gorman having with if he does what he's supposed to in tryouts and all that type of stuff. But anxious to see him and just a couple other those other kids that play some JV.
So Ted, kind of talked about y'all region a little bit, because last year y'all region, even with the state playoffs, right? Which y'all have 5.
We had
4.
We had 3 teams go to the Final Four.
So Jones County, Eagles Landing, and who was the other one?
Dutchtown, I want to say.
Dutchtown.
Went to the Final Four last year. So it's it's some basketball playing in this region now. Coach Munt then been to the state championship game. Eagles Landing 2 years in a row. Coach Coker does a great job over at Dutchtown. And Coach Buck does an amazing job over Jones County. Union Grove. I think they went to the Elite Eight. I want to say.
Yeah, sure did. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Union Grove went to the Elite Eight. I expect Ola to be pretty good because they had some tough guards. Not Union Grove, but who else? Locust Grove. Locust Grove had a young point guard that was pretty good last year. So coming into his sophomore year, looking for them to be pretty good. They wasn't half bad. So I'm looking for them to be pretty good again this year. So I mean, from top to bottom, this region ain't
still gonna be a tough
region ain't bad basketball wise now.
Yeah. So I'm ready to see kind of what everything looks like, right? So even in the county, the surrounding counties and things like that.
Coach Reggie right there in the second year at Northside, man. I'm expecting good, big things out of him. And, Coach Buddy was his third, fourth year now. Got you guys over there rocking and rolling.
I know they'll be in shape and practice stuff.
Yeah, Coach. Yeah, Coach, and that's the thing. Coach Reggie, Coach John been having them in that weight room. Been having all guys in the weight room. Like getting them in shape and and making sure they hit that weight room like they're supposed to. But yeah, Coach Reggie over at Northside expecting big things out of his group this year. And like I said, Coach Buddy over there with you guys, returning a whole bunch, Malik, Cam, Devin, and just returning those Malachi, returning those 4 kids right there. 4 out of the 5 starters. You returning. That's big right there because those are veteran kids. Some of the bench kids that's probably gonna come and play well. JV 9th grade wasn't that bad. Veterans, veterans got some kids over there as well. Perry got some. Perry's he's gonna do a good job down there. Perry again. Ball coaches. We got Coach Smith now, I think, from Dublin.
Coach Ben Smith down there. He got some dogs.
Yeah, man. Got some dogs. Coach Arnett up in Southwest.
We'll get to see some of the teams that Coach Tat just named. We'll get to see in the Hype South Invitation.
Hardwood Invitational.
Hype South Hardwood Invitational. So y'all put that on the mark your calendars. It's gonna be full of talent, right? On both sides, boys and girls. And
boys and girls.
We'll hit some of these girls' conversation in the high school in the local area as well. That's because there's some new names that's gonna pop up. I think you guys, Warner Robbins got one young lady. If you haven't heard of her, she was her name Trinity.
Trinity.
Yeah, if you haven't heard of
right now, Trinity holds I think 3 or 4 high major offers right now.
Yes,
coming in as a freshman.
Yeah. Charles, young Hoko guards now being a year older, how you think the season will shape up for them this year? I think they're gonna start off quicker than what they did last year, right? So, even when you look at last year, Coach Buddy was still lost a lot of seniors, so he's still trying to figure out lineups and who can do what, who can go where. I think this year they're just gonna come in knowing roles and responsibilities a little bit earlier. So I think it's going to be a great start. And I think this group, this group got a chance to, they got a chance in their region. I'll say that. What about you, KP?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just here to watch.
In the overall season, I think Buddy will continue to get better from year to year, right? This will be his third year.
Fourth year, I want to say. Was it third or fourth?
This is third.
Yeah. Third.
Yeah, he started Cam.
Yeah, that 2025 class, so that third year. So, yeah, I mean, y'all know how I feel about it.
I'm gonna call it right now. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I think Buddy makes a deep playoff run this year. Take a second. Because two reasons I say that.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility, a huge possibility.
Two reasons I say that. The core group he has coming back, and he knows what he's doing.
I need an unbiased answer, KP. Bruce must be behind.
You know, I've got myself in trouble on here before talking about the mighty Hoko Bears.
Now, how was that, man?
Huh? Remember the first year?
How you got? Yeah, but what? Oh well, yeah, you're right.
Remember the first year?
You're right, Ken. You're right.
Oh, hey, then it was part of the coaching staff. We got this, so we had to put disclaimers out. I don't know what's going on. I only know what I see. And what
I'll say this and I'll say it again. I think Coach Buddy has a deep playoff run this year. With the core guys he has coming back, and he knows the game of basketball. He knows the X and O's part. He gets the kids to play hard. Gets the kids to buy in to what he wants and what he does now. Yeah. And that's what I think now. And hey, he may have a chance to win the region.
Yeah, I think he does. I think a key part to all of that is Devin.
Man,
Devin has grown so much from playing over the summer, from getting his licks, to getting his hard coaching over the summer. Hey, from getting his hard coaching over the summer, I think Devin is turning the corner. Devin is starting to figure it out. It's slowing down for him.
Man,
he really is realizing what he's capable of. He's going to be an X factor.
I am a fan of that kid, man.
Me too.
You know, we talked earlier just about work ethic and things like that. That kid does it on the court and off the court.
Yeah,
and will give you the shirt off his back. He's that type of kid. So,
and what we've seen, he's holding people accountable.
Yes, right. Natural leader in the locker room.
Yeah,
natural. So
he's holding people accountable. That's yeah. So you want your senior to lead by example while holding people accountable,
and he's having fun doing it.
Well, I'm a fan of Devin's, man, except for 2 times a year.
Yeah. Hold on, what's the dates?
Other than right. I'm a fan of Devin, but other than then, I'm a big fan of his, man. Like I say, man, and I didn't know until Kristen told me that she taught Devin in the 2nd grade.
Wow.
You talking about full circle.
Taught Devin in the 2nd grade. And I never knew that until she told me.
Yeah.
So I told Devin, Devin, hey man, you owe me some ice cream money. I remember buying ice cream for 2nd grade classes before. You grew up now, you owe me ice cream money. Yeah. But no, man, Devin's a great kid, man. And whoever pulls the trigger on Devin, as a college coach, man, they're gonna get an exceptional player. Smart player as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean smart on and off the court.
In person. Just a good kid. That's grew so much in this short time frame. As far as IQ wise, to go to your point, smart on and off the court, figuring it out, understanding what it means. He just does all the little things that you want somebody to do.
The only thing I tell you this, and I know we asked about the summer earlier. The only thing I regret about this summer that plagues me to this day right now is AJ learning how to shadow box.
Hey.
Bro,
Hey,
I ain't never seen nothing like it.
hey.
That's
Hey, well, you know what's funny about that? Is that he would do it with other teams.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
I can remember walking out of Next Play 360 doors, and it's a crowd behind the door of two teams. Everybody's crowding around, and this joker's shadow boxing with somebody from another team that he don't even know. He's shadow boxing.
Honestly, I don't know if they wasn't even from Georgia.
No, they wasn't. It was a team out of
and
Florida.
he's standing around. Oh, he's shadow boxing the joker about 17. He 8.
Kid 17, about 6, 7. Like,
yeah, he's looking up to him shadow boxing. Like, man.
Yeah.
So now he'll come in the room. Daddy, what? And I'm like, man, like, man, bro, go home, man.
So AJ was like, hey, regardless if we won or lost, we about to get this battle on out.
Yes. He's shadow boxing somebody.
After the game, it's going down. Yeah.
If any kids are watching, could y'all please tell me where that originated from? Shadow boxing.
Yeah.
I mean, who came up with shadow boxing?
That's a good question.
It's a great question.
Because
I know I had seen it several times, and I'm like, what's going on over there?
Yeah, look. Yeah. You might see AJ Muhammad over there just going at it. Just shadow boxing. Man.
AJ always kept everybody level. After the game, like you said, it's going down.
I did catch myself one time at the middle school dance. Remember the dance when I was watching Caitlin.
Yeah.
At the dance. So I found myself, I was in that shadow box with one football player. I'm supposed to be on duty. Me and him in that shadow box at the middle school dance.
I still don't get it.
I think it's just go the opposite, right? Go the opposite way than
go the opposite way of the hand. If you go the same way, then you got to get you going the same way 3 times.
Well, I tried it, right? I did like this. They said, no, you can't do this. Like, I don't know.
It got to be up or side.
Side.
You can't trick. You can't do no trickery like.
Nah, this ain't rock, paper, scissors.
I was like Muhammad, getting my Muhammad Ali.
No.
Nah.
Then they start making all these noises with it.
Yeah.
They push it to the.
Yeah.
I'm getting out of that. But yeah, AJ kept it light, man.
AJ the shadow boxing king.
Wasey, what's up, brother?
What up,
Wace? What's up, Wace?
Wasey, I seen you this weekend out and about, looking like an OG.
AJ just say, hey, move. That's the shadow box. He right there. All right, man. What you say, like the new setup? Appreciate it, Wace. Hey, AJ, my boy Ty. That's my little quarterback.
Yeah, I seen AJ out there throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, man. Oh, wait, say he was bow-legged. Wace was at the all-white affair.
Yeah.
I did him and Harnett, him and Q out there.
Yeah, out there moving a little bit.
Yeah.
Boys and men.
Yeah. Yeah. I was outside.
Outside. Ump's outside.
Yeah.
Ump's outside.
Ump's outside tonight.
Yeah, man, that joker been doing pretty good, man. He threw a couple touchdown passes. His first year playing quarterback, so he doing all right. He had to move from cornerback though. That joker wasn't gonna hit nobody.
Hey man, cornerbacks don't get paid to hit.
Man, he got taken out of the field in the league. You got to hit in the league.
Yeah.
We're
gonna talk about everything, man. We talked about a little NIL, little what the summer looked like.
Yeah. And what Hype South has done to turn that girls mystique around on the recruiting field.
Putting that spotlight.
Yeah, putting that spotlight on that girl side.
So I think we do still need to talk about give a quick synopsis of the girls' upcoming season, high school season.
Oh, okay.
Well, there we go. Right on cue. Right on cue. Right on cue. Girls preseason. All Middle Georgia teams releasing tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, so wait, that's a great segue.
Great.
Right. It's a lot of lists popping up. A lot of lists are popping up.
Don't get me started, please. and Wasted, don't you laugh, because you know exactly where he's going. You know exactly where he's going. With this. And I'm gonna just hush. Go ahead.
So it's a lot of lists popping up, man. So one thing that I will remind people, it's just somebody's opinion. Right. So I can co-sign Hype South, a couple others, right, that are doing the research, that are in the gyms and getting the data. Then you got some that's just out there page watching, and whoever the last name they seen, that's what they putting on these lists. So one way or another, right? A list, being on a list, congratulations, you made a list. But you still got to put it on the floor. Right. So a list doesn't make you or break you. All right. But yeah, just understand the difference.
And I agree. Cold-heartedly agree. But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff coming out, but I'm excited about these girls. And some stuff I was going to put up that got on pedigree projections, outlook. Keep in mind, these are opinions. But
yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
So
some of these lists got kids at the wrong schools.
But speaking of girls, right? Speaking of girls, whoa. Hey, whoa. My bad, y'all. I'm all jacked up.
That looks straight.
No, it don't look straight. It don't look straight.
Oh, you talking about with the boxes?
Yeah, let me get right. My bad, fellas.
First day back.
Yeah. So
that's the Hype South. The girls. That's the girls right there, right?
That's the girls
on the 18th.
So
the girls on the 18th got Baldwin, Central Macon, Chapel Hill, Monroe, Albany, North Atlanta, Jones County.
Let's get it. Matchups dropping right here. Let's go. Thomas. Let's talk about it.
And they're veterans and Warner Robins. Warner Robins and my Cal Sanders boys, Warner Robins.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, you need the link?
We can make the link. We can make the link happen.
Okay, he dropped it right there. Game 1.
He dropped it?
Yes, sir.
Game 1.
Game 1. Hardwood Invitational Girls.
18 November.
18th of November.
All right. Let me.
Game 1. Host.
Go. Jones County.
Jones County, North Atlanta. 12:30 p.m.
Gonna get y'all screenshots on.
Game 2.
Game 2.
Central Macon and Chapel Hill.
Chapel Hill.
2 p.m.
Hey.
Get your popcorn ready.
Yes, sir.
Jones County, North Atlanta, boy. Kicking everything off that the Demons Den. Game 3 is in.
There it is.
Statesboro and Thompson.
That's gonna be a good one. Statesboro.
3:30.
3:30. 3:30. Live at the Demons Den.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
She got that heat going on. Game 4.
Warner
Robins and Monroe Albany.
Is it Albany? Albany?
Albany.
Like it.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Game 5. The
close
Captain
out the
Night
night.
Off. Ooh. Baldwin and Veterans. State runner-ups. And Veterans lost in
Elite 8.
Elite 8.
Elite 8, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Elite 8.
Oh yeah. Which I think in each classification, I think both of those girl teams will be ranked in the top 10 preseason.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So that's a top. I think that would be a top 10 matchup right out the back.
That's a powerhouse matchup right there.
Mm-hmm.
For y'all that's watching.
Again, November 18th.
Yes, sir. November 18th.
I'm gonna go back through this from game 1. Jones County, North Atlanta. 12:30. Central Macon versus Chapel Hill.
Central Macon.
Another blockbuster. Game 3. Statesboro versus Thompson boys. Girls, I'm sorry.
Girls.
Sorry.
Game 4.
Game 4. Warner Robins versus Monroe. And closing the night out is Baldwin versus Veteran.
The nightcap.
Man, y'all hear all that noise in the background? I don't drop. So y'all heard that? Yeah, like
Monroe Albany features the number 1 freshman in the state.
Ooh.
Also nationally ranked. That's gonna be a major matchup. That's gonna be a good one.
So if she's the number one freshman in the country, well, not mine in the country, my bad, in the state. But then you have Trinity coming in with high major offers as well. It's be a tough match. That's gonna be a matchup right there. You want to see of some of the top freshmen in the state. See, man, y'all. No, that's why you can't do. That's why you can't do certain stuff around certain people. They don't know how to be quiet. They can't. See y'all that stuff back out. They just keep up all this fuck, and you can't even really do nothing right. Can't do nothing around. They just talking, dropping stuff, knocking stuff over, walking through, and hey, y'all want to play? And then my bad.
Oh, number 5 freshman in the state.
Oh, okay. and
They're
also
playing the
hold
same
them.
AAU team.
Okay.
So, guys, man, viewers, this is some great info to pre-game info to have.
Preseason info as well.
Info as well.
Got two of the top freshmen, number 1 and number 5 freshmen in the state.
And here, and back to KP point, Wasey does a good job of researching these teams and these players on the girls and boys side.
Get these matchups.
Getting these matchups right. Getting his preseason information out to the public. So he does a great job of researching and matching these games up. So
even if all of his stuff was rankings, he still does his research.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. 100%. He gets to put eyes on these student athletes at various events, camps.
Hey,
yeah.
You might see Wasey pop up in Atlanta.
Yeah.
What you doing up here, man? I was just up here just checking some stuff out. Like,
and on the travel circuit in the summer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's some more info. Veterans features 2 of the top sophomores, Gabby Minus, number 4 in the state, and Narayan Nelson, both as well hold high major offers.
Mm-hmm.
I think that game gonna be a whew.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
them against Baldwin.
Yeah, Veterans and Baldwin,
Yeah.
Robbins, all of them gonna be good. Bring your popcorn for all of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Come out early.
Big time matchups.
Yeah, Jones County brought back one of two. I think 2 of their guards came back.
I want to say 2 of them.
They're gonna be tough, man.
Miss Harris does a good job with those girls as well.
Well, and that's the thing, right? So you can have all the talent in the world, but coaching matters.
We remember her from last year, Waits. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
That girl is a monster down there in that paint.
Is.
Yes. Footwork, phenomenal.
Footwork, rebounding, IQ. It's just a smart player too.
Yes.
And she plays. Yes.
Plays with Brandon Clay's Southeast All-Star, yeah.
Yeah. Legit. And like I was saying, the coaching, you got top tier coaching.
Yeah. Right. Because it's a lot of stuff that Statesboro ran last year that I liked.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. Another great event. Put it on the calendar. 18 November. Get there early.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's gonna be
Robbins High School.
The Demon's Den.
The fish will be frying. The fish gonna be frying.
Fish gonna be frying.
Fish gonna be frying.
And beans don't burn. And beans don't burn on the grill. Now we up in the big leagues.
Hey, the fish gonna be frying.
Yeah,
it sound like some St. Louis stuff to me. But anyway,
ball returns everybody.
Yes. Entire starting 5 from last, bro.
And this right here, this is kind of what we're talking about as far as the research is done by Owasi, right? He gets his intricate details and information so he can match these teams up to make sure it's a bang for everybody, but as well as help these teams get better by playing each other. So definitely.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Baldwin, that girl team, and they well coached as well.
Mm-hmm.
They are a well coached team, well oiled machine, man. They come out, they hitting on all cylinders from when the tip off start. So you better be ready to play.
His work.
Okay, Thompson Sneaky Good went to the Elite 8 with the freshmen and sophomores. Now they're sophomores and juniors. Very good team. They will make another real deep run in 2A.
Yeah.
See, man, this is, you see what I'm saying? I'll be lying to you, tell you if I knew all this. I did not. But I'm
no,
ready
not
to that detail.
Well, that's why you have to trust. That's why you have to trust the man. The man, he does his research, and he ain't gonna put out no information out there if you know it ain't certain, it ain't true.
100%. This is a staple, becoming a staple and a premier event in Middle Georgia.
Oh, no doubt.
Oh yeah,
No doubt.
He brings down evaluators and coaches and all of those things are coming into these.
hey, it is loaded, as he said. He just giving us some quick hitters. It gets deep. Stay tuned. Pull up.
Yes, sir. Then a week later.
Then yes,
sir.
There's
November
the date.
18th.
There's the location.
November 18th.
Hardwood Invitational for the girls. Pull up.
Let's go.
So we'll
Wait, is you dropping any more info tonight?
Or you want to drop the boys next week?
he said you're gonna drop the boys next week, but we'll pull up a quick little what's the name for the boys. There they are. You got who we got on there? Baldwin, Central Macon, Dodge County, Glen Hills, Houston County, Jones County, McDonough, Southwest Macon, Valdosta, Warner Robins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's gonna be loaded as well.
As my man say, the hype South way.
Yes, sir.
And this one is the 11th of November, correct?
No, it's the 23rd.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a week later after the girls.
25th.
25th.
The Saturday after Thanksgiving.
There you go. 25th. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
We'll schedule drop next week right here. So y'all stay tuned. Stay locked in with us.
Tune in.
The 25th.
The hype Southway.
And here's the thing, man. Like, it's one of those things where it's really, you know what I'm saying? You getting live information, man. Who's doing what, who's where, what talent is out there. And that's just not even in the middle Georgia area. That's when Wasey does it, it's across the state of Georgia, right? And he probably can tell you some nuggets, not just in Georgia, but in the Southeast region. He probably could go a little bit deeper if he decided to.
Right.
But it's one of those things where we appreciate it because he's putting out good information. We get to share good information from a good source. Like we said, it's nothing like having somebody that's doing that research and getting that information out to the public. So shout out to Big Waste and Hype South.
100%.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, Waste.
Keeping us straight.
Yep.
Keeping us straight.
So
Yeah.
Always good to talk a little basketball, see who's out there, who's on the rise, who coming up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. How could we forget? October 28th, Middle School Expo. Hey man, I'm gonna say it like this. Middle schoolers, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody really recruiting y'all right now, but the Hype South and what they do with that middle school joint. Me and KP, both our boys went to the middle school joint with Hype South. It's a great way for somebody to get some eyes and give you some kind of feedback on where your kid is. And as a parent or whatever the coach, whatever the case may be, you can see what's in the local area, kind of give you a ballpark area where your kid may or may not be. So
100%. Yeah. To Charles,
great.
Multiple years attending this camp.
Yep.
Jumpstart you. Like compete. See what's in the local area. See what's in your area. All right. Sometimes we get enamored by or just Macon or just Warner Robins or whatever. when you get a chance to get everybody in the gym and kind of see, hey, you better be working. Right. But here's the thing, this camp just doesn't draw kids from middle Georgia. So this is South Georgia.
Yes.
I believe we had Florida. Some kids from Florida camp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's drawing kids in from everywhere.
Hey, it will close. It will, those camps Hype South put on, they do fill up fast. So here's the link right here. If you catch this or listening to this, the link is on our pages and on the Hype South page. You can find the link. So if you need the link, DM us, we'll get it to you. We'll get signed up.
Hey, and it, you know, when we say sign up because it sell out, it will sell out.
Yeah.
So I think we all know kids that was trying to get into the high school camp that wasn't able to get sold out. So don't wait. Go ahead, sign up, get yourself right, and be part of it. Be part of the process. Again, I know it's been a while since we've been on, but understand who Kawasi Reeves is as far as his impact in the game of basketball, being an evaluator, being a camp director, having relationships. So being able to get your kids in front of him and him being able to put eyes on them and kind of see some things, right? Goes to another level, and it's well worth going to in the long run. So just my two cents.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what we all said at the beginning when we asked. I mean, what you look for in the camps.
Yeah,
I mean, that's exactly what we said. Everything that you just said is what we explained earlier.
Yeah,
without saying the camp name.
So take advantage of something in your local area. And so let's go ahead and address this again. So don't get caught up in personalities. Don't get caught up in such and such and here, there, or wherever, and you miss out opportunities for your own child.
It's still gonna be my homeboy.
Well, here's the thing, though, man. Here's the thing. This is what parents need to realize. Coaches don't stop coaching. Coaches don't stop recruiting. Evaluators don't stop evaluating because you mad about or at somebody.
Yep.
And homeboys ain't gonna stop being homeboys.
That's it.
So you can miss out on opportunities all you want to, but that's on you.
That's it.
That's on you. I know.
Grandma, you all right?
Wait, she is unbiased.
Yeah.
My bad, y'all. I see my grandma. I'm over here to my grandma house, and I'm just chilling.
And I'm gonna say this, and we'll move on. If you need proof of unbiased, go to the last camp and look at the write-ups, the video content, all the content. You will see and know that every kid get talked about on both in all camps.
Regardless of how it's portrayed.
Yep.
As some kids say, that way. That way.
Regardless of how it's portrayed. So don't fall for the traps, folks. Look at your opportunities.
Man, good stuff, man. Like, I love football. I like football, don't get me wrong, but it's something about that ball bouncing, baby. It hit different.
It'll be here in 2 weeks.
It hit different for me. I can't wait. And look, it don't matter that it could, man, I could go to a rec game and some 7 to 8 year olds, and I'm in hog heaven, like, yeah, look at that little joke getting me right here. I'm just ready.
I don't know if I can do that no more.
What up, KP? I said go to attend, not work and coach.
Okay, I'm with you. My patience is growing weary, as they say.
Hey, before we get off, hey, I gotta shout out them Warriors.
Oh yeah, congratulations, man.
Oh yeah. Grandma, Pooka said, hey. Pooka, sister boy. She said hi.
Hey y'all. We just a little country show.
Yeah, that's my bad. My grandma.
Grandma Pookie said, "Hey, I'm gonna break Kool-Aid."
My grandma now.
That's right.
Hey, shout out to them Warner Robin Middle School Warriors. By the way, back in the ship.
Yeah,
Again, football, 8th grade. Third year in a row.
Congratulations.
I mean, y'all gonna make me dust off my old football coaching hat, man.
Oh,
yeah, go on up, man. McDuffie be happy to have you over there, brother.
I'm just saying, man. Y'all gonna make me dust the thing off.
Hey, Gabe, you on here? Hey, Charles trying to get on the staff.
Hey, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, y'all better check my highlights before you say something now, because I was a dog now.
We wasn't saying you wasn't a dog.
What was this you played, Charles?
Quarterback.
So we got a DB and a quarterback.
Like me.
I played quarterback. I played both ways. I played quarterback and I played DB.
See?
So we got 2 DBs on here and a quarterback. All right.
Hey, shout out to Prime.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Shout out to Prime.
Bro, I was a beast, dog.
Okay, but good. Hey, Gabe, like I can say, Gabe, if you watching, Charles say
let me
put
this disclaimer out there though. I was a better DB than I was QB.
I mean, either way.
I'm just putting it out there. Because these kids special. But I look at these kids, they doing what I did in high school in like 7th, 8th grade. I'll be straight up with you. They tough.
But Deborah say y'all still got it.
Nah. I ain't dusting off no hats. I'm gonna leave that over there.
Yeah. But hey, but back to what Tat was saying, man. Congratulations to you for getting your squad back in there. I think we got kids on just about every team, no? That's in the championship games?
Yes.
I want to say we do.
Yeah.
So shout out to
who's in the 7th grade game?
Bonaire and Thompson.
Bonaire and Thompson. That's Trey and them.
That's Trey.
And
we got some
7.
Thompson. I
don't think so.
Maybe
just Trey.
Yeah. Trey over at Bonaire.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got y'all playing Thompson 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You got a few over there. Yeah, definitely them too.
Yeah. And then y'all, yeah. So shout out, man. And that's on the 19th?
19th. Yeah, the 19th, Thursday, 19th.
And that's over at
the Mac. Return of the Mac.
Return.
Tell Coach Dorm and take them hat and shades off when he do interviews.
Hey, old boy ain't gonna take that hat off with them shades now. He ain't doing that.
The 19th.
Y'all see what I'm talking about? They go there. They go right there to the refrigerator and push the ice thing in.
Hey, man. They letting you know, hey, what you gonna do?
I know, right, man. No, I'm gonna be in my own high neck time.
They're like, what you gonna do?
Oh man. What? What's up, fellas? Been a while. It's good day the Rams, Redskins, and Giants lost.
I love, boy. You're a dirty joker, boy.
Hey, right for the juggler, bro. He wastes no time, did he?
Hold on, did the Jets win today?
You know, KP got like 4 teams.
Yeah, I'm good.
Right.
Buffalo
Bills. Man, I love a dirty joker, boy.
KP, you 0-2 though. The Giants and Bills lost today.
Giants and Bills.
Yeah,
Bills lose today.
Yeah, you better hope the Jets got a bye or something.
Hey, man.
No, the Jets played today.
The Jets played. Yeah, did they win?
Who did they play?
They beat the Broncos 31-21.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that don't count. That's the Broncos.
Oh yeah, the 49ers up on the Cowboys 7-0 and finna score again.
That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, they good. I hope it stay like this.
Just beat Denver.
Yeah, Jets beat Denver.
Hey, you think Westbrook, not Westbrook, what's his name? Russell Wilson. You think he done?
Man, Russell Wilson got 70 put up on him by the Dolphins a couple weeks back, man. Good Lord.
Dr. Love, hey, real quick, Dr. Love, what's your thoughts on the NIL for Georgia high school kids?
You know, Charles said you got about 2 minutes.
I know Charles ready to hit that button.
You see the hand in you. You see that hand in you. He ain't changed.
Charles said, hey, you wanna ask questions now, huh?
Hey, see, Dr. Love, you right. Future said the same thing.
Hey,
maybe Future in his head.
He too busy worried about Future.
Getting out of that.
Future, my boys. Future say he don't carry twin sister.
Future got him. But yeah.
Oh man, it's
we going next week. We're going next week.
We can. I'll be headed back. I'll be headed back from the Atlanta game, man. I'm going.
NIL mean money for kids at those private schools.
Yep.
Legally.
Well, I mean, to be honest now. Yeah, those private schools up in the Atlanta area, but I mean, they're gonna be probably some here.
That's what we kind of talked about too, KP, like the IMGs, Montverdes, that's gonna be different for them.
Yeah,
those type schools. But
that's what I think. Right?
Yeah.
Do y'all think it'll take anything?
Oh, but I mean, I'll be back. From who?
From the game. Because it is becoming more of a business. Do you think it'll take away any of the passion,
because it's a lot of people out there coaching right now, so a kid don't transfer.
That's true. But okay, does it take away power? So and I know we wrapping up, but right. So then does that take away from because I got this NIL contract, and I'm sure it's gonna be some type of language in there. I gotta play X amount of games, do goals or incentives, right? So all of these different things in there. Does that take away something from the school? So I know the school is gonna say we're not part of it. You can't use our likeness and all this type of stuff. But now if a kid, let's say eligibility issues come into play or discipline issues come into play, something along those lines. Now, I would think a coach shouldn't have to be tied into that, but you can't tell me that may not present itself at some point.
I think a company is going to do their research also, that who they give the money to.
Right.
I mean, I don't think they're going to give money to a joker with 5 Fs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, he ain't gonna be. You don't know if he's gonna be eligible or not.
No, Tat make a good point too. It's gotta make sense to the person giving the money too.
Oh, well, 100%. Right. But I think there still are scenarios that
I think so too.
Happen.
Dr. Love said Buford and Pace kids about to get that money, that bread.
Up there at Pace, that's what Arthur Blank throwing that check around at it.
So is that going to entice more kids to go to these private schools?
It could.
I mean, it depends on what private school it is. Private school, city school, same difference. I mean, because I think I want to say Marietta is a city school just like Buford. I want to say.
Yeah, Buford. I didn't think Buford was a private school.
So
I think Buford is a city. It's a
public school,
city school.
City school.
But just that area, what that area brings, right?
A city school with private school perks.
So how's that going now? The transfer, the high school transfer portal.
I seen that. Yeah, Utah is
No, you still according to the rules or whatever, the according to the fine print, everything else is still the same. You can't use the NIL to entice kids to move and all that type of stuff. That's what the rules say. The fine print, that's what that says. Now, what happens is something totally different.
Because even a private school, it's going to be hard to prove that, right?
If it's a legit move, if it looks like a legit move.
Well, private school, you ain't got to move.
Nah, I'm saying, like, so what I'm saying,
you ain't got to move.
You ain't got to move, but what I'm saying is, they still might. That just give them a little bit more leverage to recruit kids, right?
Well, they always had that leverage to give them scholarships to come over there to whatever.
I mean, scholarship is one thing, but money in your pocket is different.
Right. What's my motivation to come over there?
That's all.
So okay then. So with that being said, you give these kids all this money, right? Who you reporting the money to?
IRS. I mean,
you better.
I mean, most people ain't worried about no tax. Well, I shouldn't say what. You've been paying taxes your whole life, right? I ain't turning. What I'm saying is this.
These kids ain't.
Right. But what I'm saying is this. We ain't turning down no checks because of taxes. We'll take we'll take that 15-20% out, put that to the side, and that's there you go. That ain't stopping no checks, bro.
Charles, you know that. But some of these, I bet you any amount of money, if you talk to a lot of people, this NIL to them is like an income tax check.
What's the checks?
I mean,
what's the ones that came out? The what's called checks?
PPP loan. PPP loan.
No, I ain't. No, I'm talking about what? Yeah, but I'm saying that money as well has to be reported.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, it ain't just free money that they just gonna give you. So that's why you better read the fine print of your contract. You better read the fine print of the Georgia High School Association stuff.
Because it could.
So could this have eligibility consequences?
I don't think so.
No. So how Beautiful and Pace gets kids from the city of Atlanta?
I don't know.
Money. Matthew,
More to come.
Yeah, I think to your point, I think some areas will be impacted more than other areas.
Yeah, it will be.
Different sports in some areas as well. So
yeah,
we'll see. We shall see, my boy.
More to come.
I'm gonna see if I can get AJ NIL from Cookout because he love to go over there all the time.
Get this burger.
He love to go over there and eat some Cookout all the time.
Right.
All right, Charles rubbing your eye, Kenny, so you know what that means.
You seen him? He rubbed his eye and he did the nose thing.
Right? Yep. So you know what that means. Until next time.
Been on here for almost 2 hours now. We said a different.
Hey, I don't
President Charles.
Look, I don't say nothing until we hit that 2. Then I'm like, hey,
let's wrap this thing up now.
So yes. So you might as well go on and get started rapping because you ain't got but a minute. You ain't got but 60 seconds.
Set the tone right now.
Yeah, you better start because he gonna hit it at 2. Whether you mid sentence or not.
Call me quick draw.
Hey, well, hold on. Let me do the wrap up there, man.
You're right, Dr. Love. Why you playing? Cartersville. Yes, you're absolutely right. He ain't lying.
Dang.
Cartersville.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that happening. I can see a lot of kids starting to.
I think I'm curious to see what branches grow off of it. We'll see.
Will this trickle down
seconds.
to that was a question I had. Will this trickle down to
8 seconds.
Travel ball? Summer basketball?
I don't know. You got. I mean, I'm pretty sure if they can get them with book bag and shoes and t-shirts, I'm pretty sure they can get them with
an NIL deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. Well, good people. That's a great question.
Told you, Kenny.
Guys, let that let that question simmer next week. And next week we'll pick right back up where we left off because this is a very interesting topic. We appreciate you too, Dix.
Appreciate you too, man.
It is a great topic, right? I think there's going to be some branches that grow off of this NIL deal, but we'll see.
I told you, Kenny. I told Ken. I said 15 seconds. I told him. He hard.
What you got, KP?
Not, man. Again, it feels good to be back, be able to talk basketball, talk these different topics or whatever the case may be. So as always, if you guys got something for us, shoot them to us, or just log on and let's go in the comments. And I mean, for the most part, the show is free flowing.
Very.
So there's no script, there's no production meeting. I think we all got on about 5 minutes before we were supposed to be here. So
quick sound check and we was on the show.
Right. So chime in. So, tell a friend to tell a friend. So we appreciate you guys.
All right.
Tat, anything else before we get out of here?
Oh man, I'm good, man. Glad to be back and appreciate all the comments and everything. The people that's watching. If you're watching and saying anything, man, appreciate you too.
That's it. Go ahead, KP, close us out with that New York pace.
Hey, we out here. Peace. That ain't New York. Oh, that ain't New York, bro. That was.
I don't know what that was either.
Yeah, we going 100.
Yeah.
We'll holler at y'all next week, fellas.
Peace.
Peace.